Have you ever wondered why some women seem to age with grace, energy, and a radiant spark, while others begin to feel tired, frail, or weighed down by health concerns? The truth is, longevity isn't just about the years in your life, it's about the life in your years. And one of the most powerful ways to influence both is through the foods you choose each day. Today, we're talking about 5 foods that every woman over 65 should be eating for longevity. These aren't trendy fads or exotic powders. They're real, everyday foods that nourish your bones, protect your heart, keep your mind sharp, and bring joy to the table. And as you'll see, these foods aren't just nutrients on a plate. They're stories, traditions, and reminders that caring for yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your family and your future. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's take this journey together. Point 1. Fatty fish, the brain and heart protector. Imagine this. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher in Dallas, sits down twice a week to enjoy her favorite dinner, grilled salmon with lemon and a side of vegetables. She doesn't think of it as medicine. To her, it's comfort, flavor, and a ritual she shares with her grandchildren. But what Margaret may not realize is that salmon, sardines, and mackerel are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, the kind that help keep arteries flexible, reduce inflammation, and most importantly, protect the brain. For women over 65, this is crucial. Studies show omega-3s can help reduce the risk of memory decline and support mood balance. It's not just about adding years, it's about keeping those years filled with clarity and joy. If fish isn't your favorite, there are still options. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts all provide plant-based omega-3s. The key is consistency. Just 2 servings of fatty fish per week can make a remarkable difference in both heart and brain health. And isn't that worth savoring? Point 2. Leafy greens, the bone and energy booster. Picture this, and 72, in the UK, starts her mornings not with toast and jam, but with a vibrant green smoothie. She tosses in a handful of spinach, a banana, and almond milk. It's quick, easy, and makes her feel like she's investing in herself from the very first sip of the day. Why leafy greens? Vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens are rich in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, nutrients essential for bone strength. After 65, women are at higher risk for osteoporosis and fractures, which can drastically affect independence and quality of life. But beyond bones, greens provide natural energy. Instead of relying on extra coffee, they stabilize blood sugar and keep the body fueled throughout the day. Even a side salad at lunch, a handful tossed into soup, or sautéed greens at dinner can be powerful. And the beauty is, you don't have to overhaul your entire diet. Just weaving them into what you already enjoy can transform your body over time. Think of greens as a daily insurance policy for both bones and vitality. Point 3. Berries, the antioxidant treasure. Close your eyes and picture this. Evelyn, 70, in Australia, walking through a weekend farmer's market. She stops at a stand filled with blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries, colors so vivid they almost sparkle in the sun. She buys a basket, takes them home, and sprinkles them over her yogurt. What Evelyn may not fully realize is that those sweet bites are doing extraordinary work inside her body. Berries are packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber. For women over 65, they're particularly protective of the heart and brain. Antioxidants fight the oxidative stress that accelerates aging. Vitamin C supports collagen, keeping skin more resilient. Fiber helps digestion and balances cholesterol. And perhaps most importantly, berries bring joy. Food isn't just fuel, it's also emotional comfort. The sweetness of a berry can transport you back to childhood summers, picnics with family, or garden memories. That joy itself is medicine. Aim for a small handful of berries several times a week. Fresh or frozen, they're both excellent. Point 4. Legumes, the longevity secret from blue zones. Now let's travel to the blue zones, those rare parts of the world where people regularly live past 100 in good health. One thing researchers notice over and over? Legumes, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are staples. Take Maria, 74, from Sardinia, Italy. She makes minestrone soup with cannellini beans, tomatoes, and olive oil. It's a recipe handed down through generations. When she eats it, she's not only feeding herself, she's connecting with her heritage. For women over 65, legumes are a powerhouse. They're rich in plant protein, which helps maintain muscle mass, critical for preventing frailty. They're high in fiber, stabilizing blood sugar and supporting gut health. And they're inexpensive, making longevity accessible to everyone. 1 cup of lentil soup, a side of hummus, or beans in a salad can replace or complement meat, offering the same satisfaction without the heaviness. Legumes are not just food, they're tradition, nourishment, and resilience on a plate. Point 5. Nuts and seeds, the tiny giants of longevity. Finally, let's talk about the small but mighty, nuts and seeds. Consider Joan, 69, in Canada. Every afternoon, instead of reaching for cookies, she enjoys a small bowl of almonds and pumpkin seeds with her tea. It's her ritual, her mindful moment. These little giants are full of healthy fats, plant protein, magnesium, and vitamin E. Together, they support heart health, lower inflammation, and help protect cells from aging damage. For women over 65, vitamin E in particular supports skin health, keeping it supple and reducing dryness. The protein helps preserve strength, while the healthy fats nurture the heart and brain. But here's the key: portion. A small handful, about a quarter cup, is enough. Too much can add extra calories, but just the right amount brings balance and vitality. Mix it up: almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Variety is part of the magic. So, let's pause for a moment and reflect. 5 foods. Simple, everyday choices: fish, greens, berries, legumes, and nuts and seeds. None of them require complicated recipes, expensive shopping lists, or drastic diets. They're foods our grandmothers may have eaten, foods filled with memory, joy, and connection. When you nourish your body with these gifts, you're not only strengthening your bones, heart, and mind, you're giving yourself more time, more energy, more moments with the people you love. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 foods do you already enjoy regularly? And is there one you'd like to start adding into your meals this week? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I truly enjoy reading them. If this video inspired you, please give it a like, subscribe for more gentle and expert guidance, and share it with a friend or loved one who deserves to thrive in their golden years. Because aging well isn't about resisting time, it's about embracing it with wisdom, nourishment, and joy.